were laughing like Muttley the other day on the phone.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Dastardly and Muttley. And then it became cackle, but it began as like... I can't even do it. Please, no, 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 no. I know what it's like.
So we're laughing right now. Maybe tonight it will be tears, not laughter. So today, big day. Avengers Endgame coming out. 11 o'clock showing, 11:30 showing.
11:30 showing.
There you go. My God. They didn't have midnight, so that's it.
I think they had to put in some time before because it's a 3-hour show.
Yeah. That's long.
That's hefty.
That's
and I'm happy
chunky.
because I want all of it.
I want all of it. And what the Russos actually said was, there are basically no additional scenes. There's practically nothing that they cut from the film. They did the film practically how they wanted to, and that's why it's 3 hours. They didn't delete anything.
Maybe I have a feeling they might have tried to delete things, and maybe storyline wise, it might have been difficult to follow, especially if they're going to be.
Well, they just wanted to stick. This is 10 years of film, right? 22 films. They're like, we might as well
put everything.
Why make it 2 hours and 46 minutes when we can just make it 3 hours?
Yeah.
It's like after all this time, just give it that extra little that zip and let it go the full time.
Yeah.
So they had liberty with the editing apparently. So that's I like that. I want as much content as I can.
I trust in this film.
Yeah. I trust in the Russos.
Absolutely.
United we stand. It's not divided we fall.
I know. I just
but
left
united
it there,
we stand. So basically, we just want to talk about predictions. Very, very basic stuff here, but who we think's gonna die, maybe who we think will survive, and what we think might happen in the film in a very short, dynamic way. So to start off, we'll start off with the big ones. RDJ, is he dying?
I think he's dying.
You think he's dying? I think I'm more likely leaning on Cap dying than RDJ, but there is a chance they both die.
I think RDJ is dying. I thought about something earlier, and you were there, and I said, Bea, Pepper is alive.
Yeah.
In Infinity War, they were talking about potential baby, and he was like, well, not right now, right? And she's like, no, but... And then there was like, maybe in the future. And I thought to myself, if Tony Stark dies, but Pepper lives and has a baby with no Tony Stark, honestly, I feel like I am going to be a wreck. I'm going to be a wreck.
That really is.
You'd be a wreck too.
Hey, apparently,
you never cried.
Apparently, Tyrone Magnus, he said he cried 4 times during this film.
4 times.
And one of them, he was like, I'm bawling. I was bawling so hard. So
God.
I do cry in films if it really gets me, but...
Did you cry in John Wick when the dog died?
No. That was right at the beginning of the film.
That was, but you know what?
It didn't get me. It got me as like, you better go kill them.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't get me in terms of me crying. No. Guardians 2 got me crying.
Yeah, that was
crying.
Yeah.
But Infinity War, I don't think it had me crying.
I cried when
they dusted.
Well, specifically.
No, it didn't.
It hit me.
It hit you.
It cut me deep.
It didn't have that emotional resonance with me for some reason. Like, it was a heavy scene and it was well done, but it didn't impact me in the same way. I think they edited the shot not well, and because of that, it didn't hit me so hard.
All I could think about was in the Spider-Man film when Tony's talking to
Spider-Man.
Peter, and he's like, and what happens if you were hurt? That would be on me.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly,
that literally resonated as he was dying, and I was like...
Character development. That's exactly what it is, and it led to that. But Chris Evans, do you think he's dying or surviving? Will he die or survive?
I'm on the fence.
Really?
I think he might die.
Yeah.
Because then Bucky can be like, yo.
No. They're making a Bucky and Falcon TV show.
As Bucky and Falcon.
Yeah. So I don't. They haven't said anything about
that means the show's just gonna lie there, and no one's ever gonna pick it up again if he dies.
So because they're making a Bucky and Cap TV show, it leads me to think that either he's not gonna die or they're not gonna take up the mantle.
Or they might not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, if Captain Marvel decides to stay on Earth, then maybe...
They don't need Captain America.
Then maybe, because they have Captain Universe, effectively.
Lovely.
Maybe that's, if he does die, that's why the mantle isn't picked up.
Yeah. But I think I'm leaning towards him dying rather than RDJ, but I still think there's a high chance that they both die. Hemsworth is one who I was 100% sure at one point. I was like, he's going to survive. Because he's sort of... he is bigger than the Earth heroes, and he has a wider implication to the whole universe.
Absolutely.
So killing him wouldn't make sense. He opens the door to so many other options and what they can do with the world.
Storyline.
But Natalie Portman was apparently at the world premiere, which is surprising because she apparently doesn't have the best relationship with Marvel and with the entire story that she'd been given from Thor 1 to Thor 2 and the way she was in Thor 2. So she wasn't in any of the other MCU films. But apparently now there has been talk over the last year that
she's repaired that relationship with...
Apparently, potentially, she's repaired the relationship and she might be becoming female Thor. I don't want that to happen. I don't like it.
I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
So, because of that, it's made me doubt if he's going to survive or not now. Because if they just give her the mantle of Thor.
He can't die!
Yeah.
He's Thor. He has nothing
I mean, Odin died.
Odin had millennia.
Yeah.
Thor is effectively still in his childhood years.
I mean, he's had
of
millennia.
Being a god.
He's 1500 years old. He's had a millennia.
He has nothing
left. I feel he's going to be a
left.
center post of the MCU, so I don't feel he's going to die. Out of the big three, he's the one who I think is most likely to survive. But then we get to Scarlett Johansson, who I was convinced she would survive. Not convinced anymore.
Why?
I think she's going to die.
From what?
Because apparently her independent film, her Black Widow film, is actually a prequel, not a sequel to this entire storyline and timeline. Because of that, I think she might die, and her prequel is her solo film.
My eyes are getting watery as you just said that.
Yeah, so
that's not okay.
I'm thinking she might
Why would
actually
you
die.
kill her off?
Yeah.
I mean, she is the most weak physically because she's in fact human and in no way superhuman.
Yeah.
Why would you kill?
So I still think there's a chance that she'll survive, but now because of that coming out, that her independent film, solo film, is a prequel.
But then it would be interesting to make it a prequel to see what her life was pre-Avengers.
And maybe,
maybe,
can you shut?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, what about Scarlett
Dying.
Johansson?
I don't think she's gonna die.
Because I think her prequel film will end with Nick Fury coming to basically recruit her for Shield.
I mean, that'd be a very nice tie-in, but I don't. That's a very nice tie-in actually, but I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, you don't think? No, why?
I don't want her to die.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want any of them to die apart from Captain Marvel.
I mean, I feel like now she's been named as the most... The Hulk.
That was random. You're still talking about Scarlett Johansson.
We're done with Scarlett Johansson.
The Hulk, yeah.
The Hulk.
You think he's dying, surviving?
He's surviving.
He's surviving?
He can't die. He's tried it numerous times.
Yeah, but if he gets snapped away or power stoned away, he'll die.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
His radioactive
Activeness.
genes will enable him to survive.
Wow. I think I'm going to lean with you. I think the Hulk will survive.
I
think so. I think he's pretty set in stone that he'll be in the next phase. Jeremy Renner, though, as Hawkeye.
I think he's going to survive. I think his family is dead.
I think his family's all dead.
No.
It's about will he survive at the end of the film?
Yes. Because if everyone snaps back, then they can just have the
normal life.
The family life
normal life.
He's just wanted.
Tom Holland, he's coming back for Far From Home, so I mean, he's definitely alive.
Exactly.
Josh Brolin as Thanos, I mean...
I think he's going to die.
There's a chance he might survive.
There's a chance he might change his mind.
He might change his mind and see the error of his ways, you know?
It might be a change his mind game rather than Endgame.
Wow. That was deep. Yeah. Ant-Man! Surviving or dying?
I think he's going to survive. You can't kill Paul Rudd.
See, I'm going to sway the other way. I think he's served his purpose in the MCU. I think he's going to die.
But...
I think he's going to die. And they're going to carry on with Ant-Man with the Wasp. They want to do it. They made Ant-Man and the Wasp for a reason. I think that Paul Rudd might actually die in this film. And the reason why is he's served what his usefulness is showing them the quantum realm and letting them do this other stuff. So because of that, I think that he might actually be finished at the end of this. Potentially. I don't see them making another Ant-Man film because they weren't the most profitable films overall.
Yeah.
But they might say, well, let's try and make a Wasp film instead.
I feel like that won't be...
I think it'll be less profitable.
Because Paul Rudd is...
Yeah, he's
Paul
the star.
Rudd.
Yeah. Evangeline Lilly, no one really... I mean, she's a star.
She's a star,
but no one knows her name. Like, I know her name.
It's the weight
you know
to her name, yeah.
Most people don't.
I don't want him to die. Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, but now you've said it, I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. I feel it. I hope not, but I feel it. Karen Gillan, Nebula.
I think she's going to die. And
Yeah.
I think she might be the one to kill Thanos.
Yeah, she does a good job in the comics, that type of stuff, so...
And also, it's quite fitting. he killed his other daughter
Yeah.
to make this happen.
Yeah.
Nebula was always the least favourite and
Child,
the one
yeah.
who was really broken and messed up.
Yeah.
It would nicely come full circle.
If it was her who kills him.
If it was,
What if it was Gamora comes back and they both kill him together?
Oh,
That would be
spicy.
spicy. Oh! I like that!
Look at that!
I like
that would be
That
spicy.
would be spicy. Bradley Cooper. Rocket, you think survive or die?
I think he's gonna survive.
Yeah.
There's just him left. His whole crew
No, but
is
assuming
gone.
that the others come back.
I think he's
Assuming
gonna
that the
survive.
others come back and snap back.
Oh, I just thought about Yondu and
Oh,
what if he?
that was the thing which killed
No,
me,
but
you know?
what if he does a Yondu with Groot? Because you know when Groot
Yeah,
said,
but Groot's
"I am
already
Groot."
dead.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
when they come back, he said,
What's
"Dad."
wrong? Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't. I mean, they might have said it just for effect, but at the same time,
Yeah, we don't know.
The thing is, even though it's a sort of, it could be a replay of something.
Yeah.
It would still hurt.
Yeah, it would hurt. It would hurt.
Oh.
So I'm on the fence with Rocket. I think there's a chance, but I think he
could
survive.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Now he's back. He's alive.
Wait, what?
He's not.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my god!
Yeah, he's.
Stop it!
Yeah, he's in the film.
His poster was coloured.
No, his poster wasn't coloured.
Oh.
But he's in the film.
I got really excited. I was like, I had no idea.
No, he's alive.
But he's no wait.
Because they got.
In the pot.
Oh.
I thought you meant he conned Thanos.
No, I thought he did as well. No, he's alive. Because they go to the past.
Yeah.
They obviously do something, and
Yeah.
he probably has an impact on the rest of the film because of that.
My heart rate.
Apparently, there's
In
going
the
to be
universe,
a huge
yeah.
butterfly effect after this film. So, Doctor Stranger.
Well, he dead.
Well, he's going to come back to life,
course
obviously.
he
Otherwise,
is.
he wouldn't be on the cast list.
Yeah. I think he's gonna.
He's alive.
He has to be alive because
Because
his
he's
films.
only had one film.
His films.
He's alive. It's the same thing with Black Panther.
Yeah,
Black
he has
Panther's
to
coming
be
back to
alive,
life.
for sure.
100%.
No doubt.
Pratt, he's coming
He's
back
come
to
back
life.
to life because their
Definitely.
films make too much money,
Yeah,
and
all
also
these films make too much money.
it's yeah.
This
absolutely.
is one which I am Don Cheadle. I think he's dead.
Don Cheadle's alive right now.
I think he's gonna die.
You can't kill Don
Yep.
Cheadle.
I think Don Cheadle is
No.
dying in this film. Yep.
No.
Yep. I think Don Cheadle is almost certain to be dead.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel it.
What gives you this feeling?
I feel that with Tony, there's a chance that War Machine will give himself up for Tony. And at the same time, Tony might try and give himself up for War Machine. But I think that...
Oh, you're right.
I think Rhodey might be coming to the end.
This makes me really
Yeah.
sad.
I mean, either we're going to be bawling at the end of the film or we're not.
I mean, let's be clear here. I'm definitely going to be bawling.
Tilda
Definitely.
Swinton's in the film as well as the Ancient One.
So-
I don't know if that's back in time or if that's just Doctor Strange talking to her. And I don't know when all these characters will come back to life in the film. Like, because they're going to come back like in the film. The final battle, or is it going to be halfway through?
For some of them, if they're going to be going back in time, they'll be...
No. When they get snapped back. When they come back to life, basically.
It might be
Is it
like
gonna be the
last
end
third,
or in the middle?
Last third, maybe.
Yeah, I'd probably shift.
Because then there's also the effects afterwards, which could actually be quite detrimental.
Yeah, detrimental is a kind word for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be very, very fuck off like.
Could be chaos.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
This one surprised me here. Ty Simpkins. Now this is the kid from Iron Man 3. I don't know why he's in the cast list, but what type of role does he have in this film?
Kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was like 2013 or 2014. Yeah. So, what type of role does he have in the film?
He was a little boy genius.
He was.
He was a boy
smart kid.
genius.
He
was
smart
like
kid.
really smart.
So what is that?
Are they going back? They can't. He's too old to
I
pretend
don't know.
like
He's a they're not
he's a
doing
kid again.
that. But he sort of had this initial relationship, like father-son relationship with him before even Peter came around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say whether he dies or survives, but there is a chance that he becomes Iron Man. People are saying.
At age 18.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
I
don't want
hefty...
it, but there's a possibility.
No, I don't accept that.
That you don't want it?
I don't accept that.
All right.
No. Oh my god. What
Okie
even?
dokie. Okay, well, apparently we're literally almost out of time. Camera recording is almost up.
We didn't even talk about anything
Predictions
else.
or
We just
anything.
talked about death.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I think that Captain Marvel is not going to kill Thanos.
I don't think it's going to be Captain Marvel.
I hope-
think it's going to be Nebula.
Okay,
Or Tony.
I'm going with a mashup of Thor, Tony, and Cap.
Ah.
That's what I gotta say. I think it's gonna be three of them.
We're different. It seems. I think it's gonna be either Nebula or Tony.
All right. Okay.
I think there's a reason why Thanos knew Tony's name and somewhat feared him. There's a reason why Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm telling
you,
strange. Yeah, one makes it sound like it's a bit shit.
The
fact that it was 60 million.
And there was literally one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You could have said 3, 4, and then it would have been
and
still
it still
believable.
would have been like very small chance. When we're looking at these chances, like oof.
Oh.
But one, like,
yeah.
He knew. Tony
but I feel
was
because of that, he might be pulling strings. I had this theory that he sort of made a thing with the Time Stone, and by giving Thanos the Time Stone, he made a deal saying that he will not harm Tony, and maybe the fact he's harming Tony might sort of implode the... I don't know. I had some weird thing about the Time Stone, but I think he's pulling strings in the back anyway.
Absolutely.
And I think that he's gonna reset the thing if they fail.
How would he
I don't know,
though?
but I think he's still alive in some form. In another dimension, or in the past, I don't know. Maybe he went to his past self with the Time Stone and told him what was happening. I don't know. Big things. Big things. So we're going to see the film. Hopefully it won't break us. Hopefully we'll be happy with it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a just end to an era.
There we go. We'll be back tomorrow. Either I will or both of us.
Yeah.
And we'll see you then. Skadoosh.